Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Steve Sipress here in the NFIB here in the U.S. Just released its monthly Small Business Optimism survey, report, whatever they call it. And slightly a bummer, especially since last week, I think it was, there was an article in the Wall Street Journal that they had done a poll and showed that small business optimism was going to go up. And however, it went down for the ninth straight month it went down, and for the 26th straight month, it has remained way below the 50-year average. Normally, small business owners are extremely optimistic. I took this survey once, and I remember the questions were like, do you expect your revenue to rise over the next 6 months or 12 months, whatever it said? Well, what small business owner is going to say no? I mean, if you're going out of business, you're planning on retiring or something, but every small business owner ought to be optimistic, as opposed to our employees, wage earners, who would say no. Things are going to stay the same. That's my salary. That's my pay. That's how much I make. But small business owners, very rare to find one that would say, yeah, no, I'm not going to work hard, and I'm not going to do something new, and I'm not going to get things going, and things are just going to be terrible. That's kind of tough to do, and yet that's kind of where things are. That's why the index is like 89%, although the 50-year average is, as I said, 98%. Like, it's almost all small business owners always would answer that question, and others like it in the survey. It wasn't just one question, but similar questions, and almost every small business owner or entrepreneur would say, yeah, of course things are going to get better, because we know it's up to us to do it. So how are we going to answer a question on a survey and go, no, I suck, and I'm not going to work hard, and I'm an idiot, and I'm going to do some stupid things, and I'm going to be careless, and I'm going to not try, and I'm going to not do anything to change things and turn it around and get things. Who's going to say that? Small business owners just aren't that way. We're an optimistic group. That's why 89% optimism is extremely, historically, really low. Now, why is that? Well, the number one reason given in the survey, and of course the number one reason, is we've been in a recession with high inflation for years. And no matter what the government is trying to tell you, or they wingle-wangle the old, the calculation of what recession is, what recession means, or how inflation is calculated, but everyone knows prices are sky high, especially small business owners. Supplies are way up. We've got to keep our prices down to the public, even though our costs are going way up. We've got to kind of keep them down. It was even in the State of the Union speech, I saw somebody said that Biden was talking about I don't know, something about, shrinkflation, right? Something like there's less chips in the bag, but the bag costs the same amount of money or whatever. Something like, well, yeah, that's called inflation. You can call it shrinkflation or whatever other inflation you want, but it's inflation. Costs are up, and of course, businesses have to pass that on. However, here's the deal. No matter how miserable things are in the general economy or inflation, just, even though it's less rising than it was a couple of years ago, where it was astronomically rising month after month, it's still way high. But no matter what, we remain optimistic. Why? Because if you're a true entrepreneur, you're always looking for problems to solve. And the worse the economy is, the more problems there are. So find a problem to solve. Money is always in motion. It's always fluent. The world is a world of abundance. There's plenty of money out there, and there's people spending it like crazy. Even, the definition of a recession, like 2 straight quarters of negative GDP growth, and thanks to inflation, of course, doesn't look that way because spending is up, but that's because inflation is up, right? It's, people spending 3% more than they were a year ago, but, costs have risen 5, 6, 8% more than a year ago, whatever. So clearly we're in a recession, but let's just say the GDP, the spending was down 2% overall. Oh, that would be recession. That would be a major, that would mean 98% of the money is still floating around out there, so go get it. Okay, as Peter Drucker, the great marketing consultant, once said, business is marketing and innovation All else are costs. Marketing and innovation, those are the two keys to making money. That means solving problems, putting out new solutions, innovating, doing things in a new way, doing things that your competitors are not doing, re-examining all of your advertising, marketing, your websites, your emails, looking at them, or getting an expert to look at them. Go to thewowstrategy.com, my website, if you want help. I've got some free training there, and you can get on the phone with me. I just got 3 calls scheduled, actually, just as I was about to come onto this video. In the last 15 minutes, suddenly 3 people scheduled these calls. I'll get on the phone with anybody and I'll help you out, point you in the right direction, because I love small business owners and entrepreneurs, and I can always, without fail, spot something in your advertising, your marketing, your website, your emails, your general messaging you're putting out there that can be tweaked, sometimes a lot, sometimes just a little bit, that can lead to more revenue, sometimes a whole ton of more revenue, sometimes just a little bit more revenue. But you want to get an expert, whether it's me or somebody else, to help you out. These are not the times to be a lone ranger, but they are the times to remain optimistic that you are going to do this. You're going to reach out for expert help when it's offered, as it is right here. You're going to take advantage, and then you're going to follow the expert advice, and therefore you're going to experience a rise in revenue and profit. And if every small business owner did that, then the index would go above the 50-year average of 98, and it would go up to 99% or higher, and instead it lags below 90%, which again is historically really, really bad. I want more people to get more help from me and other experts. I've been there, done that. Undoubtedly, I can spot something you're doing that I can help you fix it. I can help you spot some opportunity, some problem out there that you can solve, which means an opportunity. There's a ton of them out there right now, more pretty much than there's been for years and years, over a decade, if you ask me, since we've had this bad a recession or this long a recession. There's so much opportunity out there. Let's take advantage of it, small business owners and entrepreneurs. Let's be the ones to lead the way out of this, because we are the backbone of the economy of the U.S. and therefore of the world. Let's act like it. Let's go get it. Let's make it happen, but it's up to us. You own a business, but your business won't do anything for you unless you do something with your business. And if your business isn't going gangbusters, that means you got to do something different, do something new, do something better, get some fresh eyes to help you out, please. Again, I'll help you out if you go to thewowstrategy.com, but hopefully there's other people out there that you could know, that you could find, that can help you out, or miraculously, I can't do it. I haven't met many people, if any, that really can do it. You can just do it all on your own. Bully for you. I hope you can. I wish you do. Just remember the mindset. Opportunity comes from problems, and there's a ton of problems out there. So look at it as, wow, this is a big opportunity. What can I do to solve things for people? And then people will gladly pay me money in return. That's it for Topical Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Get out there, be a true entrepreneur, business owner, take the bull by the horns, look at the problems as opportunities, stay positive, and get things done. And I'll catch you back here again tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday.